Hello everyone, welcome to Ghana. We are here to dissect and talk about specific topics.
True.
Charlie, we were formerly known as what?
GH newspaper updates.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing changed.
We're just targeting specific topics
Exactly.
and dissecting them very well.
Yeah.
We've noticed we don't want to bore our viewers with so many things at once.
True.
So that's what we are getting into.
True.
So I am here with my brother,
AKA Kelly.
now you're AKA.
Yeah.
So what be the real name there?
The real name now be Kelly.
Ah, yeah. AKA come your mom.
Come on.
Ah, yeah. Anyway, I'm Elom.
Yeah, man.
And today, anyway, before we start,
Yeah.
Charlie, please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. We beg you.
True. We beg you.
You know, we are diving into issues concerning Ghana. However, we need to also enter into Africa because we all will be one.
We all will be
You didn't see that thing.
I mean, no. Why
So,
you?
Charlie, one unity.
USA.
It be so. So, our main area for today be about 12 pillars to economic freedom.
Freedom. Yeah.
We, Charlie, one a man.
Yeah, man.
Nana Kwame Badiako for Ghana give.
The man himself.
AKA Cheddar.
Freedom one cheddar.
So he named plenty.
He named plenty rough.
Anyway, so that was held yesterday.
Okay.
When he can't read the manifesto, don't be still reading
Maybe
manifesto.
yes, you know.
Charlie, but the man do the thing like, yeah, well, all the be already
I
different.
say, editing, intro, no. The intro alone plus everything, it be mind busting.
Chill out of way. He do it all night time. He be Batman or he be what we always know. Charlie, when you see the right he bring,
And then friend,
shepherd.
the whole Ghana here, nobody they do certain past this man.
So if this man fit to bring tipper truck, can't do a manifesto. But the new president, the Monto Boeing, we man.
Munda.
Where was setting?
Yes, our Prince of
Branding pioneer.
Let's say, yeah, Prince of Africa, no. Hey,
Prince of Africa.
Prince of Africa.
Akwano was coming to America.
Any Wakanda.
Setting
Womu,
movie rough.
me see the whole Ghana, no ranking settings, boys.
Charlie.
Mama,
Massa Cheddar.
due to the
guy.
what's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yesterday, Mr. Nana Kwame Badiako.
Yeah.
He's one of the candidates for the presidential elections. And yesterday he dropped his manifesto.
Okay.
You watch it.
Yeah, I watch.
But you know what? I listen.
Yeah.
I listen vividly. Maybe 12 pillars to economic freedom.
Freedom, yeah.
That be what on a man Cheddar
He can't
came to talk about.
True.
And you know what? I was listening to it attentively.
Okay.
The points that he was making, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
But for now, we've introduced the man and introduced him very well.
All right.
As we said, he's Nana Kwame Badiako. He's standing for. He's one of the presidential candidates for this year. He started this year, right?
This year, just this.
Before this year, now we don't know nothing about him.
No. Oh, now we know.
Now we know and say be businessman.
Yeah, business.
He be businessman. Wow.
For the
So and he's done very well for himself. Let's give him that credit.
Oh yeah.
He's a very, very clever individual.
Yeah.
Young, vibrant, full of energy.
smart guy.
Smart man. He haircut the killer.
Man.
He haircut the killer. Afro beans. Afro beans.
Chairman. What I say? Oh.
But you know what? Very clever young man.
Yeah,
He's aspiring to be Ghana's next president.
Yeah.
So within his manifesto, he raised some points where we go dive into.
True.
Let's pop the video for our center, then we will get back to him.
Years. But to be honest with you, a machine, a plant is the only thing that can give you jobs in 3 different shifts.
Before I go start my remarks,
Yeah.
one of the things where I really love be how you break down what you want to do.
Yeah.
This one, it be specific and vivid.
Yeah.
When it be relevant to Ghana.
I say it give you PowerPoint presentation.
You dey understand?
Mad one.
Oh, in virtual presentation be mad.
It be serious.
Actually, the Wakanda vibe.
No, that is the branding.
Branding the way she
Branding
mad.
more shit.
So anyway, we'll break down from the first one. He spoke about he wants to run a government of only 12 ministers. Charlie.
Wow.
That'd be very bold.
Wow. 12 ministers.
12 ministers.
How many regions we get for Ghana?
So you see, 16.
Yes, 16.
So maybe they talk about the regional ministers.
Okay.
Maybe just they talk about the sector ministers.
Sector ministers.
Whereas at this moment, even the one that one of Akufo-Addo they run under, it be more than 30.
Oh.
I think 34, 36.
More than 30.
Yeah, it be 30 or 34, 36.
Ministers.
Yeah, that be what they run under. Now, we want a man. Nana Kwame Badiako say he go use 12 pay. So now they call him, I think the 12 apostles. They call him. Charlie, I'm going sorry, actually. You don't understand? I tell you. So,
the coming of Jesus.
It won't make things simple.
Simple, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes you make anything complex. It'll be very hard for you to be able to hold any sector accountable.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the way do I make and say, if you be the minister of finance, it means say everything to do with finances and applying for loans and everything, they fall under the minister of finance.
True.
Well, secondly as well, they're free to have clear strategies as to how to improve on it.
True.
You understand? So then they talk about the ministry of agriculture. They talk about the educational sector. They talk about the financing system.
Okay.
I think in method be clear.
It be very clear.
But as to whether it be realistic, we are yet to find out if that is possible. But he vividly go into one as to describe how he would do them.
He make even the journalists and some people they ask some questions. If they make you they listen to him, I go say no. This guy, if I give him chance, at least there is a 50% chance or hope that he go fit do something and they can get it.
Meaningless answers to be followed up with meaningful questions. You understand?
Yeah.
And when sometimes we get remarks like, if I do it now, then what will I do when I come? You understand? We get so many things to talk about, but Charlie. So so I understand that bit of the run the government with only 12 ministers.
I think it's a solid idea. It's a very
never say never.
Yeah.
Everything be possible.
Everything be possible.
You understand?
Everything be possible.
If he is able to feed do if so be it say he come into power, hopefully we for hope say we feed do if feed do obviously you'll be held accountable.
Oh, definitely.
Now let's move to the next one. Raise 50 billion by monetizing Ghanaian citizenship. People who invest in return for Ghana passport. So what did they try to talk be say? I don't know say if they talk about the Africans or they talk about Ghanaians abroad.
Okay.
So if they all say go encourage them in the sense say them go fit to come invest. Where they all say at least go encourage them to invest $50,000 in all sectors, be it agriculture, wherever, with the intention of them making back that profit. So that be how they look at making that 50 billion by monetizing Ghanaian citizenship. And there is no harm in trying. You understand?
No.
I don't go sit here, I will condemn any ideas you say we are not ready yet, but at least those ideas be very, very enticing. But my main issue, and I always stand by it, say the way Ghana they go although all these factors be powerful, we've always return back to the basics. Okay. The basics of resolving our roads, water, and electricity. Very important. Very important. That is the foundation. That be what will make investors go feel say right. If I come, I go fit to invest because they be a light of. Daniel. You understand me?
It's true.
So
that even but that even reminds me of a video I watched about a lady. I think she was on a podcast. She was saying something about Ghana that Ghanaians about this year of return. They are calling them the diaspora people.
But they're not set up yet.
They're not set up yet. Not set up yet. But you always require to make you come there and invest.
They like this thing whereby the thing hit the floor, make you roll it now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't know say whether we they think or we know they think.
Charlie, it be serious.
So a lot of people they come down with them be very disappointed. We have messed up a good opportunity in the sense we've been able to persuade people to come down. Now that thing which they talk about, it's just like the investors that he's talking about come and invest in Ghana. Now the year of return, it was like you persuading people to come and invest in Ghana. But then you didn't have the platform for them. You understand?
That's the key.
You understand that these people they come from a well-developed country and they are used to a certain comfort. But then you don't even have some of these systems in place. And sometimes instead of you to kind of talk to them well, give them good customer service, who catch them say, you understand?
Yeah.
So I understand say if Kwame Badiako they talk say he go raise 50 billion, then if you start to put things in place.
True.
Another point you bring print our own monies, have a borderless continent for trade and investment, and unify Africa as one. You see this thing then talk, you know where I feel say it go struggle? Where it go struggle be say, it doesn't take one to tango, it takes two. It takes two to tango.
Yeah, true.
Now my issue be say, as much as it take that mindset, other African leaders get that mindset and
that be the question. He check like he won't try bring back one our own founder, Dr. Nkrumah. in philosophy. He won't try implement some of the philosophy,
which are very good ones.
Yeah, but you see, as you said, are some of the African countries are they going to even allow it?
All of them be old people.
You understand?
They still have the old mentality. You dey go tell Mr. Tinubu, say Charlie, open your border, make I enter. Mr. Tinubu will tell you,
you see that?
You understand? So
unless most of the young presidents will start to follow, right now we are starting to get some young presidents coming up.
One or two
be at least if you start plus those people say where you go work. I mean, there's hope. Say then other countries will go try then vote out all the old people.
They say get all these intentions, but Charlie, one of leaders it be problem. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
It be problem.
He said change SNIT into National Insurance Fund. Contributors can go for their monies at any time.
Okay.
This point
and
also, mommy, because when you start to say contributors can go for their money at any time, I won't tell you about me go Jimmy Sika. You don't understand?
Investment now, no
country with National Insurance Fund they operate that way. You don't understand?
True.
Maybe let's say some percentage then go figure after a certain period of years.
Exactly.
You don't understand? But other than that, no. To say that go fit
get
them money every time, no.
It's
you dey open up to so many issues.
No.
Because people won't change, no.
When me co invest it 1 year. Now
that's it. So that one, I think, Mr. Cheddar, you've reviewed that one.
Exactly.
You see that? Yeah. And then also we have the point of create National Sovereign Wealth Fund to replace IMF. No more borrowing. This no more borrowing, every government yobo.
I swear.
You know what? Mr. Nana Kwame Badiako, even America self they borrow. You know the amount of money America they owe? I hear
the whole America.
Master, I say every country they owe.
Okay.
So no more borrowing, because already remember say you they can't meet a certain major debt. You understand? There's no more borrowing. It gonna be very hard because every country they owe. IMF one way or the other.
Yeah.
To be very frank with you. So looking into it, sometimes anyway, because some promises,
Chairman,
you read into one might be a bit,
how much money IMF get? Where they borrow give people?
This is one thing they understand.
Yeah.
Money is paper. The world is structured in a way I know they understand. Because if you go be ask yourself this question, as you say we now go cut on our own money. If me and them my country, where they cut money give my citizens are, we think concern you. But I don't know how the world operates. Sometimes you go feel cut money, you go borrow for somewhere else. I know they understand the whole principle.
No, but
somebody for explain to us comment below.
But me, I support that make you cut your own money self thing. I support that because
I don't know how it works. You know, if you just cut your own money rough.
No, if you cut, if you get a system in place, we go cut.
We go cut. So number 6 one be construct Ghana's first water transportation and 8,000 kilometers of railway line across the country. You know what? I like this idea because it falls under my basic needs that needs to be met. That is the water issue. So if you construct Ghana's first water transportation, it means it will solve a problem within the water industry or sector. Secondly, as well, the railway line it be a source of
one main
source of transport. It will reduce the bit of burdens of the road system. However, one of roads do know they in their best state.
Yeah.
So I hope say it will include that. I was surprised that they don't include that for that system inside.
I sure that should have been good day, but maybe you know include them by good day, but only the best subtopics. Alright.
Number 7, build a food and gold reserve to serve Ghanaians for the next 100 years. Master, also the outcome to watch you. You see, this number 7, I don't know. Sometimes I say I know you have some diet. Improve on the agricultural sector. Change the mindset of people from the educational sector upwards, whereby the next generation will come. Because in your presentation, you are making points as to some of these things. Then be 10-year plan and above. We understand Rome was not built in a day. So some of these things we want you for change.
True.
Say you go change the mindset of people. Towards agriculture through education. Who tell you say farming they come? You get some prophecy. I make we know. Number 8, make Ghana a tech hub. build a nuclear power plant, and construct a renewable energy infrastructure. Yeah, well, we get big dreams.
We get big dreams.
Ghana manage nuclear plant.
Yeah.
Their management system, you yourself, they ask you, Ghanaians, do they even know how to manage anything? Nuclear plant, it needs strict management.
I mean, so
to make sure say the thing will leak into the. So
so that's where I think he would then have to enforce the law of maintenance and then imply people or assign people to be very consistent on maintenance.
Kwame Badiako fit to become president, but if you run in term finisher, whoever come for pickup,
yeah,
you understand? Exactly. Also include your own. Exactly. That way, then we go forward. Because some of these things they talk about with regards to the tech hub, very important.
Very important.
How much internet say they cost right now?
Charlie.
You understand? Some countries you go out, they get unlimited. It be affordable. Okay, now let's read the 9th one. Change the curriculum by leveraging on skills that turn students into entrepreneurs and not job seekers. Charlie,
wow,
you hit this one right on there.
Wow. That's
you see some of these ones from shifted even to the first point.
The first point.
You see,
you understand? First three.
That's it.
You get it. First three. That's the valid point.
Change the curriculum by leveraging on skills that turn students into entrepreneurs and not job seekers.
Job seekers.
And we said it. The one who invented school said it needs a nation of what? Workers and not thinkers.
That be the thing.
So if we all be so into educational, when we come out, when we be job seekers, people are oriented at. We for no job about what we do job, but say the thing alone. The curriculum for change.
That one
education for change.
That one there for Ghana especially.
You understand? To build entrepreneurs, we have to change our education system.
True.
So those people who think say if maybe Cheddar come into power after 1 year, then go see skyscrapers, then go see next Dubai.
Oh no.
Start they think again because this be major project in the making.
Major,
but somebody has to start.
Exactly.
So let's move to number 10. All our mineral resources put on a blockchain to prevent galamsey. When our mineral resources challenge, you see, all these things in the job and then it makes sense. So we'll get back to that one. But it be right point. Number 10 be right point. But we'll get back to it. We will conclude at some point. And then number 11, build a national Web3 platform and migrate all statutory and national data to a blockchain platform to curb corruption. Chairman, some know you come a grandma meet them but you know they understand.
Oh no, you know before them.
But you take go at them to them they vote. So what they got to make as blockchain Web3 acquire 10 times. Spider web and I said you understand? You understand? We don't say you want curb corruption, but we go get back to that corruption thing. And then the last one, but not the least, 12, build Hollywood studios, help artists own their catalogs, musicians earning reasonable royalties, and owning the distribution and recording platform.
Wow.
You see, now I'm ending for a year. All these things they all be true.
True.
But the mindset of the people will not let it work.
Are you sure?
How they tell you?
If it's being forced.
I can tell you something.
Yeah, tell me.
You see? In this world,
man.
Think about this. If God said, prevent a certain age group of the Israelites from not going to the promised land and had to wait for all of them to die for the younger generation to go, it will tell you, say, you cannot convince an older generation change their mind. They will tell you, say, they're old, they jump, and they'll never go back to the game.
True.
You understand?
Valid.
So there is no way you go fit to change their mindset. One person does not make a country.
No.
For all you know,
no.
When a man press Akufo-Addo, he try everything but realize say chairman, me yena nkofo ntiasia, it no go work. If I'm doing it and the people will not encourage it. You see, Ghana, the thing is say you can be a president of a company, but your people working under you, the level of corruption
we go there and
oh my God, you say you go look like you bad. But then it be them because the people make them a mind say, oh yeah, this be what a daily bread. You no go spoil them.
That be the thing.
So where my consent they give them.
You see, so this one like this. If you know say these things all go come in place, why not put like very strict supervising and I mean
the supervisors me they no be Ghanaians. Look at this government. If them boss that way they left anybody go hold anybody.
Nobody go
try nobody. Everybody just be exempt.
So you see, so at this point, this is where the whole thing it boils down to the law. The law actually to know the way.
So as much as you really want to do it, it gets to a point you realize that now the people are damaged.
True. That one is really true.
And this is where the problem lies. So
one thing.
Those are the 12, you know.
I mean that's
visions that he has for us. But it will be very challenging.
Very.
Mr. Kwame Badiako, it will be very challenging.
But I think he has the capacity and he has the energy.
You can't have the capacity unless you have the right people. The right people make up for the capacity to do something.
So at this point, let's just say that get the right people in place.
Master, for this, you for having your fact. Everything will be get the right people.
No, it's not.
It's easy to get the right people.
It doesn't make you get the right people. You go get.
See, you have to be realistic. You did if I tell you to go and get the right people to go and start this company for me. What you go tell you say you can't afford. Then you did say make you get the right people. We like your ideas, but it's a challenge. And that brings me to another point again. The Bible says you go know them by their fruit. And this is the problem we've been causing in Africa for a very long time.
Okay.
A president must love the people and must become an advocate and must intercede for the people.
Okay.
You understand? You dey beg, you dey brief. It's like the people the mama they worry you. That be president. My main concern be say all these candidates, I know they see any of them where really they care about the people's welfare and well-being.
Okay.
Sorry to say, this man I know him to be a businessman.
Yeah. But he
is known to be a businessman.
Yeah, but he started from a humble background.
Starting from a humble background, I careless.
So he has experienced hustle. He knows what the youth is.
Master, about that. If you have experience hustle, you might have experienced it 30 years ago.
Okay, but he knows.
He knows
the reality. And
when you become a businessman, it gets to a point, master, it becomes vicious. It be about money.
Okay. Yeah.
I have not seen his works that he has the welfare or the well-being of the people at hand.
But I think somewhere in this year, the flood, Akosombo flood thing that happened.
You said somewhere this year, that's when he starts saying election things.
It's all part of
John Dumelo.
Yeah.
Now, I know ask people, they go, they buy the water alone. They go zoom the hose, they fill them up. They tell Jimmy and
a water supplier.
I like his vision, but it's not vision that makes a president.
True.
There is more.
I mean,
a person's history makes or identifies him as someone that we know to do certain things. True. Do you understand?
True.
Vote wisely. We can't choose for you who you should vote for. As we do,
yeah.
Let's try somebody new.
It's a
gamble.
One thing to be say, Ghanaians do they love change. Like
Ghanaians do they love change.
They love change. But you see, change. It be very hard. It be very hard to accept change, but change be very good.
True.
Change they make you see things differently.
True.
So why not?
And you know what? Stop making it about you. Make it about your generations to come.
True.
Very important.
That one.
The generations to come need you.
Yeah.
We end this program.
All right.
We say please kindly subscribe, share, like, and hit the notification button.
Exactly.
And tomorrow we'll come back to you with
another
Ghanaian affairs.